Hey, good evening, everyone. We are back with more Duolingo animation. Actually, I almost done everything on this one. So I just thought, okay, instead of doing anything different, we're gonna just keep doing Duolingo. Oh my god, what is that? I don't see my user interface here. Okay, I see it now. It's some reason it's a little bit delayed. Whatever. So we're gonna do two cool things today. See, we have this duo, which is a little bit more stressed out, probably. And we got this little duo, which is probably somebody that looks familiar to you, right? The one you see in the app. How are you doing today? Come on in, grab some tea. I got some cool red tea here. And I got some snacks. And, just sit down. Sit down. We're gonna have a nice time. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm streaming on Twitch, so there's a link down below if you want to catch me live. If you're watching this on Twitch, and if you missed the video, you can go on YouTube and watch it because I can keep the videos there. So, it's exchangeable. So as you can see, there's another layer. So the cool thing about this one, as soon as we turn on animation assist, boom. Now we have this cool transition, right? So what does that mean? Now I can turn this character and this character with another frame. I can use more than one, but I'm feeling like maybe 2 or 3 frames would be enough. So I'm gonna turn it off for a moment, and we're gonna put them together. Like, we wanna empathize the difference, and for that reason I'm gonna do this thing so I can see, where's the middle. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna click this duo, put him here, and I'm gonna pick this duo and gonna put him here. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to the middle layer. I'm gonna turn off the line assist or whatever it's called. I'm gonna go to animation assist. Now that's the best part, where the best part is coming from. I'll probably make 2 frames because I feel like I might look cooler. So it should be going somewhere here. I'm gonna pick the color here, green. And the key here is motion blur. And because it's animation, of course it's gonna be a little bit, it's not real motion blur. It's fake. But that's how you kind of like trick people's mind into thinking that they got some kind of a real movement, because there are no real movement in it. I'm gonna do later some flow frame software that will make frames go smoother. I haven't shown it to you yet, but that's what we're gonna do later. It's pretty cool, I think. But this one is really unnecessary. I just feel like that might be even cooler, because I just realized that in many instances I don't really have that much frame to frame animation. Why it deleted itself? That was weird. Oh. Sometimes it does that. So how are you doing today? How are you doing? I feel good today. My head hurts a little bit, but I took a nap during the day, and every time I do that, my head hurts. But it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know why it's happening. It's like it's not supposed to be, I guess, that way, but it's just okay. So he's gonna move this way. So our goal, again, just like with Garfield, we're gonna move from this to this position. And each frame he's gonna transform a little bit, and then we smooth it out through the whole like 5-10, that's like 3 seconds process. And then we're gonna voice it. I think the audio is very underrated. To be fair, I feel like if you voice the video, it's gonna look better, 10 times better. And I'm pretty sure people will be more entertained by the audio instead of just, I feel like audio is a big part, what I'm saying. I feel like you can have a good audio and maybe not so good movement, and people will still appreciate it. The story is told. And that's why I guess the Japanese animation is doing so well, because they have so much talking. And sometimes it's really like, why you have so much talking? Because sometimes it's really just it makes it more powerful when you just have good acting, or the moment that you can just underline something without saying out loud. Like, you remember my favorite scene in Lord of the Rings, the third movie, when Sam told Frodo that they have enough bread, and it's like asking enough for what? And it's like they understand they're not coming back. That's what I'm saying. It's enough to get to the mountain, Mordor, right? Mordor. So it's kind of like they didn't say that they just it's understandable for the viewer. Viewer is not an idiot most of the time. So whenever you treat your viewer as an idiot, I feel like that's not a good thing. So sometimes when I watch anime, it feels like they're treating me like an idiot in many ways. But the really is they're just doing this because they like not drawing animation mouth movement, and I completely understand that. I don't have it here either. Every time character will talk, it's probably gonna be camera will be on somebody else. So it's like, yeah, it's much easier to do that way. So yeah, so this is a second frame. See, I'm gonna do more like splashing, like this, because this is really helps, and this is where technology, like, man, look at that. I don't even need to, do it myself. I just use this like a finger tool, if you know what I mean. So probably another one. And you can have fun here. You can make him just grow one side, or you can make him like transforming like a blob, and then eventually he takes the full form. But I feel like this is not a main, I'm not sure, it's not the main focus here. So I don't know. This is also, it's funny because whenever I do animation or video in this app, and when I wanted to export this, it always got the either black background if I'm taking no background. See, if I took this off and if I export this one, it's gonna have just black background, which is not ideal. So instead, I usually like drop green color to it. So whenever character is moving, here, let me show you. Let me show you, man. Let me show you. It's all easy to to show. So let's say I have this one. This is the other one I did. And I actually I had to do the green background because I need to delete it later. But if you look at this, he's moving, right? He's walking. It's just 3 pictures exchanging each other. So that's the one I did. I did 90% of animation already. So what we're doing today is just, just some extra job. So this is like one example. We're gonna have more of those. I also have John. Yeah, I have a lot of things already animated. So we're gonna mostly have just... Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. Oh no, it's disconnected. Oh my god. This app that catches my iPad, sometimes it just disconnects and it asks me to pay for it. And it's not no different between paid and free version, but I don't know, for some reason it's glitches sometimes. Okay, let me get it back. I can get a cable, but it's like, man, Apple cable, you know how much it cost? It's like, that's too much for just streaming for 2 people, Okay, we're back. Good. So this picture, the cool thing is animating Duo is pretty easy because he is just, Just like a blob character, not fully dimensional. So I want to go ahead here, and I start with his how do you call it? Like paws? No, not the paws. What bird has? I don't know, legs, whatever. So I'm gonna change one, but keep the other one. We're gonna add some shadow to him eventually because this guy got some shadows, right? It's more realistically looking fella. So we go here. This ear will go this way, and then there's another one gonna go here. This one is really closer to the final version, but you know, if you gonna do too slow, it might look weird. So sometimes it's better to just, you know, do it really quickly. At least that's how I feel it. Okay, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna do it manually. I like this music. I remember this. I memorized this radio station from last stream, and I'm just went straight to it today because I felt like, man, this is cool, energetic music here. Sometimes it's really helps me get in the right mood. Man, I put so much time, how do you say? I bet so much on Duo and Garfield, so hopefully people still care about those characters, what I'm saying. So here we can make some fur instead of those like dots. It's kind of expanding in a way. Then we go to white. And then we're gonna go closer to the eyes that we have in the final version. See? Because in the final version, his eyes, they kind of like popping out of his face, I would say. And I think that's kind of cool. And maybe I'll add some like details. I'm gonna do like this. Because I feel like he's not supposed to look directly at you. Otherwise, it feels a little bit... I don't know, it just feels more like scarier or menacing when character is not looking at you directly. I feel like it's pretty... You know, you don't know what on his mind. You don't see his eyes looking. Like, where is he looking? Why is he... You know, why is he like this? So there's a little bit of movement. It's kind of weird because he's not moving somewhere. He's just moving from the inside to outside, right? He's just expanding. I think it's a little bit tricky thing to do, but you can add some lines, or you can do like, I would say you can do some fur to underline the movement here, right? Kind of like this. I kind of like it. It also looks like fur that's coming out of his body. Not fur, but feathers. Feathers. That's right. That's what you have if you're a bird. Bird is the word. Is that a song, right? From Griffin. So if you watch it now, already you can kind of see the pattern. Kind of makes sense, right? Or you can do like this. Kind of makes sense already. You can work with that easily. And it's actually pretty good. I feel like it's pretty good. Is there anything else? It's actually feels like it's almost done, man. Actually pretty good. Maybe we'll add one more. Let's go one more. I just actually feels like it's pretty good. You can do more precise, like you can also actually put more like, you know, similarity between first and the last frame. I mean, you know, it's also understandable that I won't do like super detailed job because like it's just a contest, right? If that would be an order or something like a job, I would totally do that. Yeah. Sure, sure, right? Yeah, it looks alright like that. That makes more sense, I feel like. Makes more sense. But 2D animation is pretty cool. As long as you work on this just, you know, from time to time, not too regularly. I feel like if I will work on this regularly, maybe I'll be a little bit overworked, or I don't know. But you know, it's fun. It depends on what you're actually doing. I feel like if it's something you like I kind of like Duolingo, and this is not human animation. I can do human animation as well, but it's so much more difficult, right? When you have people, or if they are not cartoony looking, they're more like a realism style, right? It's so much more difficult. And if you need to animate movement, like let's say how they used to do in Disney, in like old days, like King Arthur, they did a sword and a stone or whatever. That was so much more complicated. What? Okay. See, now we can kind of use some of this last picture details. We now more focusing on this picture rather than this one, right? It's kind of cool. And now we have some more like feather imperfection here. It's kind of more obvious because he's so close to us, right? He's so big. He's so realistically looking. Well, not really, but more realistic than this one, right? This one is not. Hey, man. Man, this is amazing. Hey, Bruna. How do you like this animation? It's not done yet, but we are in the process. Yeah, I'm gonna add one more illustration to your work. I'm gonna do maybe even two, so don't worry about that one. Drawing, yeah, draw. You can call it drawing, man. It's whatever. It's really, I draw this, so it's a drawing. I don't know why would people be like offended or something. It's whatever. It's usually, I feel like the illustration is the most like universal word for this. But I know, of course, it's not. One more time, the animation. Okay, it's not done, but this is like pretty close to what we're gonna have. It's in the process. I'm gonna show you one more, the other one I did. We're gonna have Garfield here. I'm gonna show you Garfield walking cycle. This is just basic. It's not like important one. So this one is just objects moving. It's not really like morphing. So there are two types of animation, right? You can move objects or you can morph it. So if you're morphing it, let's say this one, right? This one is morphing. Each frame is different. I kind of want to redo that a little bit. For the walking, 3 images. This one. Yeah, this one was a lot of images. But for walking, it's 3 images. Most of simple animation, like walking cycle or talking, I'm just using the formula. So you can even see it here down below. See, there's this on this one you can see only 3 frames. So it's like one leg, then the middle, and then the third one, and then they go back. And yeah, so I have some of those. I have Let me show you. Let me show you this one. No, that's the wrong one. Okay, give me a second. Oh, this one, this one, this one. Okay. Animation assist. And I'm gonna turn off this one. So this one. I got this one. Let me show you. It's almost no movement, but it's like he's shaking in fear. Can you feel that? Does it look like he's shaking in fear? And he's gonna shake in fear on this one, and then we're gonna have this big shadow going like this. Wow. I think that's gonna look cool, but that's just examples of what we're gonna have. And I already have 90% of this. I already have most of my animation pictures and work done. It was really like a lot of work for just a contest, to be honest. I have another project which is, I feel like, will give me from $100 to $200 in the end of this month or maybe June. But I'm focusing on this one a lot, and I feel like maybe I shouldn't. But you know what? It's fun, and if it's fun, that's what's life about, right? You're making money to have fun. Just a little bit difficult right now in terms of, I can't really think about having fun, because if I'll be able to be financially stable with my art job, that will mean that I can do my job from any country or any place in the world, which means then I can go without work visa, right, and still get paid. So that's like another, how do you say, another priority of mine. So that's why sometimes it's not a good idea to have fun. It's better to focus on get the, fun is good. Thanks for offering the time lapse and another illustration. Yeah, man. I'll totally send it to you as a video. Sure, it's my pleasure, and I feel it's even I think it's even cooler when you see the whole process. Right? Like if you can even see how much time it took me, or what was the versions like I was thinking about here. So here I'm just thinking how they're supposed to look. This is one pose, and then there's another one that I felt like this is more fitting one. And yeah, you can, on top of this, you can see how much time it took me to draw. So yeah, you can watch it. I'll send it to you, like the whole thing, because I can make it 30-second, but I'll send you, it's gonna be like 5 minutes. So see, it took me 5 hours of work. Pretty cool. I think it's pretty nice. So I'm pretty sure I will for sure send it to you, the whole video. Okay, we're going back to Garfield. A little Duolingo to be precise, because today we're doing Duolingo. How are you doing? How I heard you in oh man, I forgot. Just today I was talking about that. The glow effect. Yeah, I can make it like a GIF when he's glowing, more and less like a GIF. I can do that if you want. So it's like yeah, also gonna be 3 frames, and they're gonna do like animation. So it's gonna be like a GIF animation. I think that's gonna look cool. So here I'm gonna focus on those eyes more. Oh no, that's right, in Portugal. Yeah, I was talking about Portugal today with my friends. I think it's like a nice, beautiful country. I was just thinking about today. Wow, man, just be careful, be serious about that. Man, that's... Imagine that life is not getting easier, huh? The world is still dangerous place, and it's, you know, always has been. You need to be careful about your hair also, because I know some people losing hair after COVID. I don't know. It's just a thing I heard. I don't know. I actually never had COVID because, you know, I work indoors. So, you know, man, get better. It's good you're feeling better now. Have you got the vaccine? Have you got any type of vaccine at all? First time for you. Oh man, this after 2 years, right? So annoying. Yeah, airport. That's happened a lot in airport. Jeez, man. So unfortunate. So should we add like eyes on his head here? Let's do that maybe. Pfizer. Fully vaxxed booster. What's booster? Booster. Booster is when you get the second vaccine or something like that, or when you get I don't know. Can you what's booster? How do I do the animation assist? I turn off animation assist. I go to this frame, pick only this frame. I go here. Oh, I just go, you know, the dark color, go 38. Now I do some shadow on this guy, so it matches the shadow on the other guy as well. Pfizer. We don't have Pfizer here, but I know it's American. I used to have Pfizer stocks, and I just sold it before it went up. Man, I always sell early. I feel like, oh man, it's time. It's already not so, you know, people don't really care about vaccination anymore. And when I just sold it, people start, you know, going up again. I bought it just as soon as they announced that they're gonna have a vaccine. So I bought it very early and then I sold it, and I feel bad for that. My stock market, you know, it does not look good. Does not look good at all. But this is a sad like part. I'm not thinking about that too much. I'm trying not to. Like, I'm not. Booster. It reminds me of a Booster Gold character. So now we're gonna have some shadow here, and then some shadow here as well. And this is not really important because this is really just, you know, the movement. It's not in the frame. You can even have some highlights like white, like here on the beak. And okay, we go back. We're gonna combine it. Yeah, does it look close? Close enough. We can add more green here, like that, right? So, okay, now if we go to animation assist, now it should be alright. It looks alright to me. And then he's gonna open his beak. Is that a word? Beak. I got two versions of him doing that, so I'm gonna do that as well. 3, 4, 5. We got 5 frames of that, and we're gonna hold it for one more frame. And boom, we got 6 frame animation, which is like the minimum, bare minimum. But this looks alright. You know, for Duolingo. Should we do more movement here? I feel like, you know, let me see. So I like this movement here. I like the ear. This one, we can do, let me see. We can do like a little lines here. like this, you know, just to underline the movement. I feel like it's gonna look more crazier like that. Yeah, okay. So I think I have another one soon. Extra shot, by the way. Yeah, I was wondering what's booster. I only had one full vaccination like a year ago or even more than that. So, okay, we got this one done. Man, this is so quick. I was planning to do like 2 hours. Man, I'm getting better at this, I guess. It's pretty good. See, that's why you do these fun commissions. You just, you know, you just. Oh, this one, I have another one. It's gonna burp here, like. So I'm gonna take this picture, actually. Gonna take this picture. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna go to new picture. Here we're gonna do Sputnik. Yeah. People call it Sputnik, which doesn't make sense. Sputnik is a Russian word for satellite. It's satellite, basically. And or Sputnik is Russian. There's a couple meanings, but the other one is like your partner. So like somebody who is being by your side for your life, for entire life. Like let's say my wife is my Sputnik, which means she's because put in word Sputnik, put means path or way. So it's like we're going the same way. So that's some like a Russian 101 for you. So okay, we have Garfield here, and I'm gonna use this exact frame because I like it. And now we're gonna have Garfield, which is, I think I saw on the subreddit, and I felt like, man, this is amazing. Somebody did that. That was not Garfield, that was Bulbasaur. But I'm gonna draw it with Garfield version of it. And I'm gonna improvise a little bit. So it's gonna be very tricky. We learn about the satellite in school. Satellite. There's a song, you know, Be My Satellite. Such an annoying one. So popular in China. So that's gonna be his face on this frame. And I'm gonna do like a dark pencil. Where's the pencil? Okay, I'm gonna do like dark pencil eyes. And you know how to make eyes more horror? You just make them black, basically. Like that. Oh man, I should have had like a mirroring. That's not good. Okay, let me go back. Let me go another layer. Let me turn on the like this. Oh no, man. Oh, like this. Okay. So if I draw here, yeah, okay. So that's a cool way to cheat. So we're gonna do Garfield face here. Oh no, there's a. It's not working again. What the? What's going on here? Now what's going on? I like this British version of now what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, that's right. They don't say what's going on. In British, they say what's going on. I like how it sounds. See, I made his eyes a little bit more like not rounded. Oh man, it's still not working. Oh my god. Isn't music too loud? Is it all right? I feel like I made it louder than it was before, and I don't know if it's a good volume or not, but I think it should be all right. So that's gonna be even bigger, right? The Garfield got like very I don't know, maybe we shouldn't. I'm gonna do like a big cat mouse. Big cat nose. That's right, cat nose. It's gonna have different colors. And this is gonna be really mostly like a shadow version of real Garfield. Ah, it's blinking behind my chair. I feel like it's something going on. So that's gonna be his face here. And that's gonna be his yellow part. I'm gonna color it yellow. So for that, I'm gonna go ahead and grab. So this is gonna be like a very like shocking part of the animation. I'm trying to make it shocking, so it looks kind of like horror-like. You know what I'm saying? But when you do it with penciling, it's more difficult because you can't really just drag and drop colors. I mean, I can do it like this, but it doesn't look, you know, you need to still go ahead and go and fix some details here so it looks more realistic. And also, I feel like go like a red-ish for his nostrils. Man, I like this song. Such energy. After that, we're gonna do... I don't know what else we're gonna do. To be honest, I don't have much projects to do in terms of just illustrations. But I do have, you know, a lot of oh, I need to go to like here-ish. Yeah, it's gonna look cool. It's gonna look cool, I think. I have a lot of things to do for my, you know, other, but until the end of the month, I have time, but I'll try to make it, you know, sooner. So it's like cat face a little bit. Hey, Bruno. It's nice to see you. Yeah, it's Friday. I know people wouldn't be that, you know, are probably gonna be busy, but I felt like, you know, it's Friday and we kind of used to stream at Friday, so I felt like, yeah, you know, I'll just do like some last pieces of this Garfield animation. How are you doing, Henry? How are you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you guys. I'm gonna put your names in this animation. At the end of this animation, so you'll see it. Is it moving? Yeah, it is. I think it is moving at the end of the animation. So I don't want let's do this one. Oh, that's too small, man. Maybe I'll do this, just like a chalk, you know. It's whatever. So that's the part where worms would come out. And you can add something in his eyes, like, you know, like small dots, like blue, let's say, like this. It's gonna look creepy. I don't know if we should, or maybe we should. Maybe we do. Let's maybe separate that and then copy that. Then we're gonna distort it a little bit. How do you do it? I want to distort it, but not too much. Let me see if I can do like this. Like this, you know? And then we do like a little eyes. Oh, it's not... It's not the same way. It's not copying the other side right now. I think it's alright like that. So there's 2 frames, and now we need to make a transition. I'm gonna turn this one off, and I'm gonna turn on the animation assist. So we need to get zoom from where we are to this one. There should be another movement, and I feel like we can do 2 frames or so. So I feel good about that. I feel good also because I can use this pencil. That's more like the one I would rather use. So I'm gonna move his head, but this is gonna be very like I will need a lot of like a blur, motion blur here. I will need a lot of motion blur here. You know, because this is not gonna be, it's not him moving, it's gonna be camera zooming to his face, so it's gonna be, you know, a little bit difficult to do, but you know, it's gonna look cool. I think cool enough to put it in the video. And then again, it's gonna be only 2 seconds, so it's not that, you know, that not like it's matter that much. It's not like it's really matter. And we're gonna do everything blurred here. So I'm gonna have his nose, gonna have his big eyes. Kind of get used to Joe Garfield at this point. It's gonna have this smile, right? So easy. It's already like something that I've been doing for last couple days. And I'm gonna make his eyes maybe even smaller. We're gonna move it really fast here. Really fast here. And then we're gonna drop some orange to it. It's not like it's supposed to have shadows, but maybe we should add some shadows. Feels like it looks more real with shadow. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I'll need to do yellow myself, I guess. It's alright. I was reading Dune the other day. You know the book? I actually never, you know, finished the second one, that is Messiah of Dune, because we have a pretty poor translation to Russian of the Dune book, because it's been, you know, a while. It's an old book, and we had this terrible translation for the longest time. And then another guy actually did a very cool translation, and he explained a lot and explained a lot of mistakes that was done in, you know, old translation. And he only translated the first book because he actually didn't like the second one, and I can maybe kind of understand. I never finished the second one, so but I felt like it feels less interesting whenever you read it. So I was reading his notes, because he's not translated the second one, but he did some editing work on the second one. So somebody translated it, and he actually like supervised it. So it's fun thing is he brought so many cool examples of how people don't really understand some English, you know, like I you say I captain, for example, right? When you in, you know, like military or whatever, you say I, but some people would translate it like ouch, you know, like oh, that hurts, because we don't say I. Or dead end would be translated as somebody like died or something. So it's kind of funny, the old Dune, you know, had so many mistakes in that regard, so you could never really read the book that was, you know, was intended by the author. So the third book was never actually even translated correctly, the one that is Children of Dune or something. But I started reading the second one. That was interesting, because some people don't know many things like that, but some authors, they would use some examples of like rare English, or sometimes they would do something from like some biblical references, and some authors, they don't know that either. It's kind of funny thing to think about. Just recently thought about it. So is it good enough? I don't know. That's not a real shadow, but so this is his. Oh, he's not have his tail is not orange. Okay, and now we're gonna really like smash it. Not smash it. How do you call it? What's the word for this one? I forgot. Blur it. You can also add like fake lines of movement. Again, like this one. Oh my god, what happened? This one is gonna be, again, very different. It's gonna have his face here. So this is gonna be really short. There's only 4 frames, maybe 5 frames. Let's see how it goes. This one I'm gonna do with normal colors. So, okay, let's go with the black. See, maybe it's not a good idea to fill his face with the color before we. So I'm gonna move his eyes, change his eyes here a little bit more. And I'm gonna make his eyes close here. So it's gonna look like he's closing his eyes for a second. And then he's gonna open it and it's just black eyes. Black eyes. But after that, I'm gonna work on the game off stream, of course. Maybe I'll stream that as well at some point. I don't know. I was thinking about streaming something else from other than drawing, you know. I don't know if I will. I don't know what else to stream. I don't know what people would watch. I don't know if people still watch like video games. I feel like they don't watch it anymore. You know, maybe if it's somebody like the old streamer, they will watch it. But if somebody new, they won't watch it, I feel like. Yeah, I don't feel like playing just for the sake of, you know, playing. I can do it off stream. I do it off stream many times. A lot. So what else we can add? Like his body. And for that, I'm gonna turn off the animation assist, man. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna create a new layer. And on the new layer, I'm gonna make his body. I'm gonna make it like moving from this way. Oh man, it's too big. It's fine. You also need to blur it, so it's fine. Right. Oh, that's a nice song, I think. That's the one I actually even favorited. So you're also gonna do lines like this. So you wanna first combine them. Then you need to I don't like that they are kind of like separated. Kind of want them to be on the same level. So like this maybe? So this like fake movement, of course. And we go to animation assist again. So this is like a short animation. Let's go to 6. And let's go to ping pong. Okay, let's see. Okay, and then we're gonna do okay, let's see. And this one we're gonna put like this maybe. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Quite fast at this, by the way. Did you start before your lawyer education? No, I never. I did drawings, just for fun in my. I used to do a lot in my just a normal. How do you call it? Notebook. You know, when you have like a. I don't know. When you study at school, I would just draw on each notebook I had, and that's probably was the start of my career, I would say. But no, I actually learned a lot like last years. I think I'm a fast learner. So do we need another one here? But it feels like alright, right? It gets the job done. It's gonna look even better when it's gonna be with the animation assist, the smooth low frame app. That kind of looks cool. I like it. So, man, again, it's only 50 minutes in, and I feel like I've done everything I wanted for today. Sheesh, man. What do I have left? What else should we do? Maybe we do John talking, but that's gonna be easy as well. It's gonna be easy. Let me see. Gallery. I got John here. Is that one? So I got the John with the green screen, and he's... Is there an animation here? It's just talking, standing, right? And if I do animation assist, so it's just... Yeah, it's not... Okay. It's not made for animation. What is that made for? Well, maybe this one made for laughing. Yeah. So if I make him... What is this? So if I put him down here and I make him background, then if I turn on his face, does it look like he's talking? Does he look? It looks like he's talking. I can't tell. Looks too basic. Maybe a little bit more. I mean, I can use it still. I can use it, sure. I think we need one more like this. Let's just copy that one. Let's work on that one and just make it more. It's not too much work, right? Technology, man, technology. 21st century. Look at that. How easy it is to make something. And now, if we play it, now it looks like he's talking more, right? I don't know. It's something I don't like. Yeah, I think maybe it's a little bit too low. Let's put it up a little bit, like here. I don't know, if they do this in anime, they don't really... you know, it's not really that important. So I'm just gonna do a little bit different mouth because it kind of looks too similar. So maybe he's doing like O sound, right? Like O. Or like, how could you? Like you. You know what? Let's turn off the closed mouth. How do I do this? It's bugged a little bit. So I'm gonna delete this one. Oh man, it's still closing his mouth. Where is it? What? This one? Okay, this one looks like he's talking. Yeah, I think that's fine. That looks like he's talking. What else do we need? We need him being scared. We got that. We need him laughing. We got that too. What else do we need? Man, it seems like I've done most things that I wanted, huh? Let me think. Do you have any ideas? What else we can do? Do you have any ideas what we can do now? I'm thinking. So we got Garfield, we got Duolingo, got John. Got everything, man. Got everything. Got everything. Oh, I want to show you this one. This one is funny. This one, what John is watching on his phone. Like, he's watching cat dancing. And then he got this Duolingo notification. I thought it's funny. I thought that's something John would watch. People like watching stupid, cat videos. Not to say cats are stupid, but that's what people like to watch a lot. So we kind of done with this animation video, huh? That's pretty good. I feel good. Now I only need to edit it and voice it. I'm gonna voice it, I'm gonna edit it. What else do I have, man? What else do I have? I don't feel like doing a big illustration today or something. We can do just, the quick GIF. What do you think? Quick GIF. Let's do quick GIF. I'm thinking, what resolution do we need? Yeah, let's do just normal square for Instagram. I haven't been uploading on Instagram in a while, so let's do something quick animation. Give me the character. Throw me a character. Who should we animate? A real character? Like some monster or some, animal, or maybe some comic book character or something like a brand character. Maybe like Garfield, but something different. I've been drawing Garfield a lot lately. Maybe I'll do another Garfield. Maybe Audie from Garfield. Give me a character, man. Been doing so much, very productive lately. I feel maybe we can do some YouTuber, or nah. I don't want to draw people. I want to draw animals. Do you know any animals? Like, Sonic. Oh, that would be cool. Maybe we'll do Sonic. The gotta go fast meme. Sonic is getting popular lately because they redone his design a little bit, and they used old design for Chip and Dale. Let's do Sonic. That's cool. I think that's a cool idea. So we're gonna do a little GIF here, and I'm gonna do maybe popular Sonic where he's doing this finger like nah bruh. Jocks, no, don't do that. Let me pull up the reference real quick. That feels cool. I think that's gonna be cool. I don't know if Sonic got his subreddit. Finger wag, it called. That's kind of funny. There is a GIF like that. Yeah, there's only 2 frames, basically. Only 2 frames. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's do Sonic. What kind of Sonic are we talking? Are we talking like a horror Sonic? I feel horror Sonic, man. I feel good. I feel horror Sonic today. Let's do a quick sketch. I'm gonna lose my streamline here so I can be like as free as I can. We're gonna do like eyes. First his eyes. A very distinguishing part of his face. He's got one big eye. And I think that's kind of... I mean, of course, it's now one big eye, but it kind of connected. And that's gonna be his eye part here. And he's gonna nose. I want to make him horror-like, but also not too ugly. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make him like too ugly. Maybe he's got this mouth open, like in a Scream or something, right? Oh, maybe like this. Oh, okay, maybe like this. That's kind of fitting. Because his mouth are so weirdly like positioned. It's gonna have his mouth here like this. Feels cool. And you know, the big part of being a scary character, you need to have black eyes, right? That's the big part of being scary character. He's gonna have his like... I also like this Sonic, you know, the Sonic meme. I wish I could do a mashup. Maybe I'll do at some point. Oh, maybe the ears are like kind of destroyed in a way. But let's not, you know, go too far away from his original design. We still want people to recognize him, right? We still want people to recognize him. Maybe we can move from his original face to this one. So maybe he'll just show up and be so nice, and then at some point he's gonna like a Mr. Fantastic meme. He's gonna just get more and more and more distorted. I think that's kind of cool. So this is just a sketch. We're gonna, you know. So let me add his body. I feel like his body is a bit weird. I feel like he should feel more exposed because he's wearing gloves and he's wearing shoes, but he is not wearing any Oh, I really want to add like a face of somebody's here, you know, like a person screaming or something. I don't know, maybe later. It feels like he's not wearing clothes, but he's wearing shoes, and you know, I feel like there should be an embarrassing moment of realization that, oh, Sonic, you're actually naked. Why are you naked, Sonic? Why do you have to be naked? What's wrong with you, Sonic? Why are you not wearing anything, Sonic? You know? I feel like that's kind of cool idea, because otherwise it's... Man, I'm gonna go for my favorite. You know, he's gotta have this... octopus hands, right? It's kind of like big part of scary monsters. They have no human anatomy, and one of the coolest version, in my opinion, is having this octopus hands or legs, whatever you want to call it. Because you don't see his legs when he is wagging his finger. You know what I'm saying? I think that looks kind of cool. Does it look like a Sonic? I don't know. So that's gonna be his kind of like final version. And maybe his teeth are gonna go all the way down. I don't know if we can do that. I can do that, but this is a lot of work. So maybe I'll just do this. That's kind of good too. This is gonna be his final form. Does he look like Sonic? I feel like he does. So this is gonna be his final form. I'm gonna go ahead and do lines now. And I'm also gonna go for a pencil. Oh, sorry, pen. So now we're doing like this calligraphy thing. But if you go here and you use like a pen, it's like a wooden pen. It looks more fitting for a horror style, I feel like. So this is gonna be really easy, I think. Oh, maybe we just go for the blue color instead. Should we go for blue or should we do like black outlines or just blue? Let's go for the blue. Let's see how it's turned out to be, you know. Might look good, might not look good, but I don't know. Let's just do it. So line more precise, but see, now we're gonna have like light blue and we're gonna have dark blue for outline. So I'm just doing now not that like significant part. Okay, got his body. His mouth are somewhat brown or like light brown, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do blue here because we're gonna do filling it in with the drag and drop color. Then I'm gonna fix it because it's always messes up a little bit. Look, see, it's kind of messes up the corners, but it's not a big deal. Is this a royalty-free song? It sounds familiar. Okay, it just sounds a little bit familiar. I felt like I heard it before. Maybe I heard it here as well. So, you know, it's easier would be to just do this. I mean, it's not easier. It's more. It looks better. It looks like if you drag and drop it like that, it doesn't look that way. But it looks alright. You still can fix some details here and there. Less work still, so I'm gonna do that. People won't really see much of those, you know. Like if you just do it manually, it's not worth it really. So it's only noticeable here on the edges, so it's fine. You can make it so it's gonna be noticeable everywhere, but you don't really have to. So as you know, as soon as we got this Sonic done, we're gonna go back and work, you know, the reverse engineering animation to whatever he looked when he was normal. And I'm gonna do the finger separately, so it's gonna move separately. I don't want to put it on his face. The good idea actually would be even to you know, have moving objects on a separate layer. It's gonna look better. Maybe he's gonna be nice and normal, and then like, you know, when he's gonna, I think we can do it so it's like first couple waves he looks normal, and then like lightning strikes or whatever and he looks like this, and maybe I'll make his hands moving a little bit instead of doing this. Ever romanticize about the pre-digital era of illustrations? No, I actually thought myself to use this app. You know, I used to draw with pencil, of course, normal, but you know, as soon as I got this you know, the hardware iPad to draw, And this app, specifically, I, told myself I'm gonna, learn this, even though it's gonna be difficult, even though it's gonna be so much more, the comfort of doing something familiar is tempting. So whenever you do the pencil drawing, it's always feels so more natural when you do not digitally. But I told myself, you know what, I can get so much more done with the digital. And I thought, okay, it's gonna be difficult at first, but as soon as I can get used to it, I can do so much work better, so much. You can still combine those. You can still combine digital with old school. How do you call it? Manual, or I don't know. You can still combine. You can draw with your hand on your paper, and then you can photograph it, and then you can just do it. Just do it normally. Just do it digitally later. Some people do coloring digitally and drawing just on the paper. It's like, it's not that. I think it's always difficult to transition, but for me, as soon as I decided to get serious in terms of illustration, I decided I'm gonna thought myself digital art, and I'm gonna do digital art whenever I feel like it's easier to do pencil or not, because I feel like I can do it. Feels more natural doing it with pencil. It feels more natural. And why? Because you can feel the pressure, you can feel the angle, you can do many things, you can feel the movement is so much, like responsible and intuitive. But the problem is, you get used to this, and overall your ceiling, like the level of that you can reach, is really limited, and you can actually go beyond that, but you can't if you just doing traditionally. I mean, you can still do it. I'm pretty sure there are like traditional style illustrators getting the orders and things like that. It's pretty cool. I respect that. You need to be a very professional nowadays to surpass the digital art. But you can really, like, imagine me doing animation with just a paper. It's gonna be nightmare. I mean, it's doable, sure, but the amount of time and energy you need to put into this. You need to have, like, each piece of paper, you need to do separate drawing, and then you need to, like, scan each of one of them, and then you still use another software on the computer to make it move one after another, which is, again, you could do all of that just in a couple of minutes, maybe. Here, like, we did what we had 1 hour stream. We already did 2 animations, and I feel like this is only doable in this era, digital era. And I feel like this is, I am thankful to be in this. Like, I might not even be as good as an illustrator if I would be just during the traditional illustration. I'm more of a storyteller. My like, I feel like I just want to tell the story, and I'm using tools that I have. And if that would be too difficult, or I would need to teach myself too much to get, to work with those tools, I wouldn't be bothered. Like, let's say 3D animation is the same, right? If you want to do 3D, you need to learn, like, Blender or whatever. And Blender is fairly easy to learn nowadays. But if you go to, like, early days of Blender, that would be a very complicated thing to do. And most people would just drop it, and that's probably what happened. But if you want to learn Blender now, it's so much more intuitive. So, more people can get into it, and this is amazing. This is great. I feel like that's where we should be, aiming towards to. Like, we should be aiming to make more people do what they love to do, make it possible for them, make it doable, make it simple. I think that's important, and I think that this is why technology is such a big part of our life, because it makes our life easier, which is, good. I struggled in my life enough, and I want, less people to experience the same. It's kind of makes some people soft, but I know it's not a bad thing, I guess. But that's a whole another topic, right? Like in my days, we used to draw on paper. Well, good, but now you can get more job done, right? More people can enjoy your work, and I think that's a cool part of a digital era. Why not, man? Right? I'd be happy. More people can see my work. More people can do their work, the one they like to do. So why not, man? I'm tempted to add like blood stains or whatever, but I feel like that's gonna be like overdoing it. So I'm gonna do another layer here, and I'm gonna do tentacles here. Should I do them like... I think blue is okay. So I'm gonna do like this. Oh, is that... No, that's not dark blue. I'm gonna do dark blue. So this one is in front of him, so I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna put it in front of him. Oh, that's difficult to do. That's gonna be difficult to do. Maybe I'll just draw over it later. I feel like if I would see somebody having so much hands, that would be a pretty scary thing to see. And mainly because, you don't know if you can escape this character. That's what makes monsters so scary, in my opinion. I was a big fan of Silent Hill 2 and 3 monster design. Whoever designed it was a genius, I think. Like, whenever you see monsters like Resident Evil, man, that's just the guy with the... Like, I don't know, like Resident Evil 4 monsters would look like just villagers. And they were probably villagers, so just the virus took over their mind or whatever. I could never understand why is this scary, just a human being walking around, right? I feel like if you know what it's doing, what it's capable of doing, to me, it's not as scary. But I know some people feel like, oh, it's scary because it's human, and he's not supposed to be bad, but he's bad and whatever. I don't know. I feel like being scared of human beings is, it's fair, it's possible, but it's not part of a horror genre in like necessarily. Not in like a global way, I guess. It's probably still a part of it, but it's not. I don't feel like if you're making a horror, right, and you're making monster just a guy, sure, you can do it, but I feel like that's a different type of horror. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different type of horror. It's more of a horror of being like somebody's stalking you, somebody's following you. There's a game called Night Shift or Closing Shift or something like that. And there's a couple games like that, actually, horror games, when it's just a guy following you. And in my opinion, you know what can guy do. It's a human being. You can maybe like even reason with the character, with the person, if it's like threatening you. Maybe it's different in every country. Like, I'm pretty sure maybe it's just like, maybe it feels more doable because that's what happened with me, and I felt like people mostly just reason with each other, and if they feel like, oh, you're all right, you're not like, I don't know, they like you, they don't really feeling like threatening you, and people just mostly want something from you, like money, or mostly money. So I don't really feel like it being a threat. So I'm gonna copy that one just in case if I'm gonna screw this over. I'm gonna add some some like shadow part here. Maybe that's a bad idea. Let's go to a separate layer and pick a black color and do like that. I guess for women it makes more sense for horror to be just a guy following them, but I guess it's not universal. I'm pretty sure people playing video games, mostly guys, and horror games. I just don't feel like. So I always, if I'm making a character design that's supposed to represent a monster, like right now, I'm not thinking about human anatomy. I'm thinking about insect, or I'm thinking about octopus. You know, I'm thinking about rat, or anything that does not represent human. Mostly maybe insects or animals, or just something that doesn't even exist. Like, I feel like Silent Hill did that a lot, and I like that. I just feel like it's too lazy to have human anatomy on monsters. So that's why our Sonic having tentacles. That's a long answer for those who might be wondering, if you guys are wondering. So this is like a shadow underneath. Not that important, still can do it, and then gonna erase some details here. Oh, that's too much. So like that. Fix it here and there. Fix it here. You can actually even move it a little bit, like blur it, but I don't. Yeah, it's alright. Let's go add one more here. And now we can also add a little bit more here, and the reason for that is because, you know, there should be shadow from the Sonic himself. I don't know, maybe this will be another project. Man, this is getting more ambitious than I thought it will be. Maybe we shouldn't do that. I feel like we can... Should we make it like it's moving? I feel like now I want to make the tentacles moving. I'm getting too ambitious. I'm getting way ahead of my head, myself. Getting too ambitious in that regards. So let's see how it looks with Sonic. Yeah, it looks alright. Looks alright. Should we make it move, or should we just keep it like that? I feel like we should. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna do 3 frames. 3 frames of tentacles, which means we now have to draw those tentacles 3 times. Oh, 2 more times. It's okay. So... Okay. Now we need to follow the pattern. Now we need to follow the pattern. Now we need to follow the pattern. Turn off this. So we just, you know... do speed drawing of these. Speed drawing of this. We're not even making, like, you know, the full detailed tentacles. Is just, you know, just basically looks like fingers or something like that. It's not that difficult. I think it's gonna be doable. Oh, it's off again, everybody. Nice, thank you, technology. We're gonna turn it back again. Good thing I'm following. Good thing I'm watching if it's off or not. Sometimes it's just... Sometimes I can't even not see it happening. So I'm glad I see it now. I think Sega is okay with people drawing their characters. I know if you draw somebody from Mario, it's not allowed to do. because they really protective about their intellectual property. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna now just, you know, just fill it in. See, because I start doing it with pencil, it's taking more time than it's supposed to take. That's all right. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Now we're gonna do a little bit over again. It's not even necessary to go again because it's gonna move and you're not gonna really focus much. You're gonna focus on the idea. Most people will not see the big difference here. I reckon they are okay with some butchering it. Yeah, judging by how they drew the hedgehog originally in that live action movie. Yeah, you know, to be completely honest, I could never understand why people hated the original design. I'm sorry, but maybe I'm just the only one on the whole planet that don't see what's wrong with Sonic originally. Like, whenever I go back and watch that trailer, right? Whenever I go back to watch that trailer, it looks so right to me. Am I crazy? I might be, but people saying he looks so bad, so ugly and whatever. But I don't know, man. Let's watch it together, shall we? We have 3 viewers, man. We are on our peak. So I'm gonna turn on the edge. I'm gonna click the YouTube trailer. Okay, so what's wrong with his design originally? I don't know what's wrong with this design. So he looks a little bit different in terms of the body shape. But look at that. Look at that. That looks alright to me. What's wrong with that? Yeah, eyes a little bit smaller. I don't know, man. Is that ugly? I mean, of course they did a better job overall. It looks more unique, but I don't know. It doesn't look that bad to me. It looks alright. Maybe not that good as the new one, for sure. New one looks better. But, you know, people watch this moment so much. I love Jim Carrey in this one. I can't put the audio on. I know it's getting claimed a lot. So this moment people freak out a lot, right? This moment. But, you know, because he's got this face, like, he's surprised. It's natural that he looks different. That's not his normal face, right? I mean, of course, teeth. I guess teeth. I think it wasn't true. It wasn't true to the gamer or something. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't true to the game for sure, but you know, it's original. It's whatever. Am I crazy? I feel like it's just the IP that makes money, and you shouldn't be really like. I don't care. Let's say I make a character. Let's say I draw a character, right? Like, let's make I draw a character, like a cat, and people make a movie based on this cat. They can do whatever they want, and like, as long as I get paid for this, and they can get creative with this because, you know, this is a different version. Like, I don't really care. I got no horse in this race, but I think people are on edge. Yeah, like, I don't really care. Like, I know he doesn't look. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, yeah, on this picture, because he looks scared, supposed to look scared. I don't know, man. That's just being like, even this one, he doesn't look that bad movement. And this one looks cute even. Look at that. Look at that. That looks cute. I don't know. I like that. I'm super stressed about Lord of the Rings series. See, man, this is like, I feel like it's not supposed to be like that. This is all made to entertain you. You shouldn't be cared a lot, like, at all. It's just, Oh, your drawing was super true to the source material. Oh, yeah, I was, but I feel like, if you have this, I don't know, it's just, why people create the intellectual properties just to entertain people, right? It's not supposed to make you like stressed or angry or whatever. You shouldn't be cared that much. Like, I can pay money to the owner of Sonic and I can make a movie based of it, so I can make more money because Sonic fans will watch it. But this is gonna be my movie. I feel like this is really not fair. I don't know. If you look at this as like, oh, my childhood and whatever, but it's always was the IP to make money. That's why people, they want to eat, right? I want to eat. That's why I make like cartoons or whatever. That's the main reason. And then you should think about that. It's not made for you to be angry over it. You don't supposed to be too, like, you don't supposed to care that much about entertaining media. You shouldn't care that much about Sonic design. You shouldn't care that much about like Ninja Turtles design. I loved Ninja Turtles when I was a child. I still have a Ninja Turtles tattoo on my shoulder, but I don't really care what they do with the, I mean, of course I would love to see more like original or 2003, but I liked I don't know, man. I feel like this is just entertaining media. You shouldn't be attached that much to it. You shouldn't be attached too much to it. It's just made to entertain you, to make you go haha for an hour and a half and then just, go on with your life. And you shouldn't care that much about those things. Yeah, he doesn't look so bad. His eyes are small, but I don't feel like he's I don't know. I never felt like he looks bad. People saying he looks ugly, but I don't feel like, he always got different design ideas, in each game and each cartoon. Yeah, his body looks strange. Sure. I don't know. It doesn't look that bad. People making it so much of it, like, it's just a movie, right? It's just a movie. It made to entertain you, to have fun, to go haha, right? And now's the joke, like, oh, you have a child in that bag? Oh no, it's a child, but it's not mine. It's not your child. Haha. That's the joke, right? That's it. You should go haha and go on with your life. That's what they're thinking. That's what I would think if I would be in the media making movies, or they don't really care. You shouldn't be attached too much to the character. You shouldn't. Like, it's strange if you care that much about Blue Hedgehog. Sure, but we have had a lot of bad changes lately that don't make money. A bad movie can kill a series, though. Yeah, that's true. You can have a good brand and then it can be broken because they didn't made a good job of it. Of course, it's supposed to be a good movie, hopefully, but it doesn't mean if the character design is bad, the movie is necessarily bad. It's not like that, right? Like, let's say Ninja Turtles. I think their design is terrible, but the movie is bad too. But it's not necessarily means that the movie is going to be bad, because there are so many aspects to it, right? It's not only design, it's storytelling, it's cinematography, writing, and camera movement. Like, for, I don't know, there's a lot of things to it. And I am, as an animator, content creator, I know there's so much work goes to everything, not only writing, not only, it's a lot of work. So I feel like, why people getting so upset over Sonic. And you can still go back and play original games. You can still love original games. Like, it's not like it's forbidden now. It's not like they don't exist anymore. It's like the Star Wars. I never watched new Star Wars because I heard they kind of destroyed the good memories. So I just like, oh, I'm just gonna keep my old Star Wars series in my head, and I wouldn't be bothered with the new Star Wars. That's what I did, and I feel like, yeah, I shouldn't be I shouldn't care that much with the new Star Wars because at this point I don't care. But yeah, for sure, you write about that, about they can kill a series if they do a bad job. So, but the design is not everything, what I'm saying. And Sonic design, I don't know. The movie was alright. I watched the first one. I like Sonic. I like Sonic more than I like, let's say, Mario. Mario was never a thing. But there was a Mario movie, terrible movie, but they still, the Mario is still around. Didn't kill the series. People will be upset about it for a month or two. It's gonna go trending, and then they're gonna forget about it, and they're gonna move on to next trending. Like today is Will Smith, tomorrow is Amber Heard. Nobody cares. It's just entertaining media, man. At the end of the day, it's just all entertaining media. You should go haha and go on with your life, and you shouldn't remember it. Like, people don't care about Will Smith anymore, right? People care about Johnny Depp now. But, you wait for a month or so, people won't be bothered about Johnny Depp. They will care about the next guy, the next celebrity, next movie, right? That's just life, man. That's how life works. That's life. Just like Tommy Wiseau once said, that's life. It's not a big deal. You can, and people don't really care about that. They just want to make it like they do. Like with the Sonic, so many people overreacted because that was taking views, right? That was just something that would take attention. They can get ad revenue out of it. I remember I actually watched one channel reacted. They weren't shocked by design at first, but then they did the editing, like, oh, we're gonna react to how can we make it better or whatever. So it's like they didn't even felt like it's ugly, but then after they heard that media think it's ugly, they changed their reaction. And it's just, get your point. To me, it's about the trend. Sonic is a bad example because it's such a small change, but the SJW, what is SJW? Changes to show ruin series and experience. Depp Heard will have a bigger impact than you think, in my opinion. If he wins, then the courts will be admitting to women being able to hurt men. Oh, that's what it is all about. Our people don't think that is possible. They think women are all weak and can't hurt a man. How could you assume that? No, I'm joking. I don't know, man. I couldn't care less about Johnny Depp. I don't know him. I will never know him. And, like, he can win, he can lose. I'll be honest, I don't care. I couldn't care less. I have bigger problems in my life to care about than Johnny Depp. I mean, he's a nice actor and all. I liked him in the Edward Scissorhands. But I couldn't care less about his personal life. And Amber Heard, I don't even like her. Social justice warrior. Oh, that's right. That's the... Oh man, I heard something about that. It's not a big thing here. You're talking about like crybabies on Twitter, right? He lost his Pirates movie roles over this, and she kept acting in things like nothing happened. Oh, that's stupid. Yeah, that's a stupid thing, man. You shouldn't be like held responsible on your job for your personal life, right? We talked with Henry a lot about this, man. So if you're a plumber, I shouldn't be cared if you like a good husband or not. Why would I care? I would just hire you to do the fix my like water pump pipes, and that's it, right? If you're an actor and you like hit your wife or something. I mean, it's not a good thing, but if you're a good actor, you should be getting jobs still, right? That's how I feel. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like you shouldn't be fired. Oh, that's the copyrighted music. Sorry. It's not. Let's go Pixels. I'm feeling like Pixels right now. Let's go. He can jump off a bridge. All I care. Yeah, the principle is what I care. Okay, I see you. I get what you're saying now. Okay, maybe there's more to it. It's just, again, like man hitting a woman or woman hitting a man doesn't seem like a priority right now for me. I guess it's just, like, for me, priority is just basic human safety. And I don't really care that much about, like, I mean, of course, women can hit a man. It's not like they don't have hands or whatever, right? Who would think that they can't? Like, of course they can. They just, like, same human beings as men. Like, there's a difference, of course, but it's not like, oh, because she's a woman, right? I mean, of course, if you are in trial, it's not gonna work for you. They won't believe you. Like here, we had a guy got like sent in prison because girl he had sex with. After they had sex, which was mutual agreement, she felt like getting some money from him, so she asked him to pay or she'll go to police, and he refused to pay, mainly because he was poor, well, not that rich. So she went to police and he got to prison, and he's like 18 or something, so he went there at a young age, and I'm pretty sure he's still there. So he's gonna be there until his 30s because she's a woman. She just felt like getting some money. This is an unfortunately thing that happens, but this is just unfortunately how how it's in life. You can't really change it. I feel like not everything happens chronologically or in order of importance. I think we can solve smaller problems despite there being bigger problems. Yeah, okay. That's the point. I get it. Maybe it's gonna do something, but of course it's not gonna do anything for my country. So why should I care? Like, I don't live in the United States, right? Like, if they think, oh, now if you're a guy you still can be a victim, that's never gonna happen here, right? Because there's not even a crime if, let's say, women will force you to have sex. There is not even things like that, like a reverse rape or whatever. It's not a thing. So it's like there are even laws that don't work both ways. So it's not gonna happen in the next 10 years or 20 years. Maybe next 20 years, yeah. So for me, it's really not a thing to think about. I don't know why, should I? Maybe people who live in the United States care. But if I would know Johnny Depp, I would maybe care more, but I don't know him. I guess it's still entertaining media, right? There was a guy, another actor, I think, what's his name? Kevin Spacey or something? There also was making such a big deal out of him. I don't remember what happened with him or whatever. But he was so popular at some point. He's actually a cool actor, I think. But I don't see him much anymore. But you shouldn't be losing your job because of that, sure. Like, if you, did something bad in your personal life, that's your personal deal. You deal with this, outside of your job. Let's say, I don't know, John hit Karen, right? I don't know. And he's an actor, or he's a electrician or whatever, He goes to the court and they, let's say they prove he's guilty, he's not supposed to lose his job, right? He pay his debt or whatever. I don't know what you do in America if you like here it's legal to hit your wife in Russia, so I don't know if it's what do you do in other countries. So you're not supposed to lose your job. What I'm saying, your job has nothing to do with your personal life, and especially with with your, like, I don't know, with your wife or whatever, or with your kids. What do you mean, Henry case? You talking about like John, the one that we did as an example? It's legal to hit your wife in Russia. Yeah, it is. It is. If she agrees to be your wife, I mean, it's on her. I mean, it's not right, but this is how it is. It's legal. How do you call it? Domestic violence? Yeah, it's legal. It's not legal to be gay though, or to tell you don't believe in God. So be careful with that. But if you want to just hit your kids or whatever, or your husband, you can be a woman. You can hit your husband if you want. It's not like it's illegal. Man, we're doing so much additional. I'm gonna upload this as well, so there's gonna be like 2 submissions, I guess, because this one I just know, I felt like I went and did it, and just did it, man. So it's gonna have tentacles moving. I feel like that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do that for me. Hitting my wife versus her hitting me is definitely not the same to me. Oh, really? Why not? Why it's not the same? You mean she's physically weaker? Usually women are physically weaker, but that's just, that's just historically, how it is. They never really, like, had to, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's not impossible for women to be stronger than men, sure. It's just in many cases they won't be stronger than men. Like, I would be probably stronger than most females, women. I'm also pretty big or tall. Her hitting me would probably be more akin to foreplay. Yeah. The same, I guess, with me. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's gonna be like that. So that's why it's rare. But I mean, it's probably can happen at any point. Like, there are small men or huge women, or strong women who, being like professional, doing anything on accident. Oh my god, man, be careful with that. Kill somebody on accident. Oh, I feel good. Look at that, Sonic. Okay, so we got these 3 movement elements. Oh, let's try it. Animation assist. Turn this in the foreground and go to 6 frames and do ping pong. Look at that. Oh, what is this? No, what is this? Oh, okay. Look at that. Okay, there's something wrong with it. There's something wrong with it. Let's do that. It's kind of working, right? Pretty sure some fans are about to sue you for changing him this match. Yeah. Man, can you be that much of a fan? Like, why people care that much? It's just Sonic, man. It's just a character. I'm pretty sure person who created Sonic don't care as much as people who are like hardcore fans. You shouldn't be a fan that much. It's not healthy. It's not healthy to be a fan of many things basically. Oops. It's like even in Bible, I think you don't supposed to be a fan of. Don't have a idol, right? Don't create an idol or something like that because it's not healthy. Then you need to compare him to yourself, and you always feel like, oh man, he's so much better than me. Like, let's say Elon Musk is my idol, and I can't even reach his level because, I'm too far away, like far behind, and I will be upset every day. Oh no, it's so difficult to reach Elon Musk level. Oh no, he's my idol. That's not healthy, right? So you want to be your own idol. So, oh, yesterday I did less work than today, so it's good. I'm getting better. I just read the title, "Do as angry because you missed your Spanish lesson." Yeah, that's pretty much the title. I could never even come up with a cool title name. I don't know. I just write whatever. I don't know. People will come to the stream for like the title. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how people even find my stream. I had some people just randomly watching me and then never come back. So I don't even know what's. I don't know. I only got this exposure from Bruno, but that's that. Oh, not the Bruno. Sorry, you Bruno. Mikey. Sorry. I meant to say Mikey, but I said Bruno because I was talking to you. I like this pixel music, man. It's really like in the Sonic style. But if people are so upset over like a fictional character, maybe that's a problem. I don't think they should be. I don't think people should be upset over a fictional character. And it's just the IP to make money. People want to make money, right? People want to eat. Of course, there are people who want to tell the story, and not to say that it should be. It should be preferably a good quality content if you're making like a movie. Maybe it's a primitive strike just in case. Primitive strike just in case? What do you mean? I didn't understand that. Wow, look at that. If you change she looks, what else did you change, I can change anything. It's just a fictional character, man. I'm not talking to you directly, but I'm saying like if people care, I can change anything. I can make him very not canon, but that's not supposed to upset you. Preemptive, a strike before things go off. Oh, okay, I see you. I see what you're saying. Man, it's not a thing. It's just a fictional character. Like, if I make him a dog or whatever, if I make him like absolutely different, it's still not supposed to upset you. It's just a fictional character. It's just a Sonic Hedgehog. Doesn't exist, man. It's people making money, always has been, back in the days and to this day. And to know exactly if you think it's not fair, the person who owned the right for this character green lighted the changes, You should keep in mind that. Like, whenever character got changed, it's always should be, green lighted by the original artist or creator. So whenever you look at the character and you say, oh, it's changed so much, but man, this was green lighted by the creator. So, which means creator himself was okay with that. So you shouldn't be really upset on behalf of, creator or whatever. I feel like that. I don't know. What's your favorite superhero or comic book character that I'd know? Well, I would say my favorite is Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles. But not because the IP, I guess. It's just because I'm so impressed how they managed to make this into a brand. Because, like, to me, the idea of turtles being ninjas, being living in the New York, being mutants. That's crazy, and they made that work. And whoever come up with the idea, crazy smart, man, crazy smart. So it's kind of looks alright now. So I have two ideas that I can do with this character. I can make him float a little bit, you know? I can make him float a little bit like this, you know, like. Or I can make him just normally, I don't know, appear. I don't know, maybe I should. Hard to attack that. Anything else? Anything else? I used to like Spider-Man when I was a child, when I was a kid. What else I like? Batman is okay too. Batman is alright. I like Spawn. And I like, I used to like X-Men. It's not that much of a love, but you know, Lord of the Rings wasn't made with money in mind, for example. And, well, yeah, that's true, that's true. That's another fact, for sure. There's a lot of artists who just wanted to tell the story. And I know, I read Lord of the Rings. And if his kids lose control of his creative work, it's hard to say you sold this. When Jeff Bezos has a lot of money, especially. Well, it's hard to tell, but man, you can always go back and read the book, right? It's not like it's a big deal. And you know, your life is not gonna be any different with the show or without the show. So I feel like it's not that, I don't know, maybe I'm like, I don't want to sound like, this is just how I would feel on your place. Of course, I can't understand completely the way you see it because you have your own vision, and this is fine, right? But I just feel like it's not, I don't feel like it's a big deal. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I would take the character like now Sonic, look at that, right? I'm changing him because I just feel like it. And like, I don't really think much about what was his original design. I don't know, it's just it's a fun intellectual debate. That's true, yeah. I always have debate with Henry and with you because we have different perspective, and we can disagree and we can debate, which is, you know, that's a cool thing. I like that. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Oh, what am I drawing on? Oh, I need to go here. Let me go here and do a little this one. No, that's not a good idea. Let's go with this one. Yeah. Right, like this. I like the song, man. I like the music. For fun. The Disney is an okay company because they make every decision based on money. Well, every big company do. It's really difficult these times. Like, let's say I'm a creator and I'm making this comic, right? The one I did before. Let me show you. I'm still doing it. I'm still making it. Okay, that's not the one. Oh man, I should be careful. This comic, right? I did it not with money in mind, but you know, 50%, because yes, I want to tell the story and I want to reflect on, you know, my life experience in the comic, but also I want people to read it, so I want people to buy it, right? Because how much they buy it is sometimes means how much they like it, right? How much they want to support me and whatever. So I'm thinking if I can sell it to people at the same time as what kind of story I can tell. And I have a story that I want to tell, but I'm thinking also, what form should I make it? What form should I put it in so people will go ahead and read it, right? So I'm making it into a comic book form and maybe in a cartoon form. So, of course, you thinking about the story you want to tell, but you also probably will think about how to make people read it, right? You're thinking about how to make people read it. So, because you want them to buy it. So yeah, then you have money to have a company, then you grow, and then you have a big company, a lot of money. That's just how it changes with the time. So I'm thinking if I should. I have a good idea now. Let me go ahead and turn that off and just have this guy. And I'm gonna. Can I move them down? No, I can't. Okay. It's fine. So now I'm gonna do a regular Sonic. A regular Sonic with the easy brush. This brush is easy. And I'm gonna make his eyes. Oh, that's the wrong layer. Go this layer. So sorry, my headset ran out of batteries and I barely got that. What was the third? Oh, the characters. Spawn, I think, Batman, and maybe Spider-Man or X-Men. But I don't really care that much about comic book, I think. So Disney is okay. I mean, that's understandable. What else do you expect them to do? Not want money? It's expanding, right? The business field is expanding always. So you need to stay competitive. No, man, the Disney debate. No, man, the Disney debate. Disney debate. Yeah, Disney is. I don't know. What do you mean? You mean the Disney is debatable company? I guess then we are on the same page. Yeah, with the Lord of the Rings show, I actually wasn't following that much. What do they have? Do they have it? Do they have things that you feel like is wrong or what happened? What? How did I get to this layer? I was on this layer. What the heck? What the heck? You still can, read the books. You were just so against it before. What do you mean? I'm not against anything. I'm not against anything, man. I'm just saying the IP. And if you have this story you want to tell, you're considering people, and you make it so they want to read it. Let's say if you're writing a story like the Tolkien wrote Lord of the Rings, right? In order to make people be interested in it, he had what's going on? Okay, he had to make sure it's interesting and fun, because if you have a story to tell, that's not enough. You still have to have like something that people will read. Let's say I have a story that I want to share that I said before about the blue crystalloid character that I draw, back in the days. Not back in the days, but when you joined my channel, I think you saw that I was drawing that character comic book. So I made it into a comic book form, so people will read it more likely, right? If I make it and I make it like a fantasy, but this is all like a real story told through the characters that are fictional. So it's more fun to read. So, as a content creator, you're not only thinking about the story you want to tell, but you're thinking about, how to make it interesting for people and how to make it profitable for you so you can keep doing what you like, right? If I remember correctly, you had a huge rant against Disney before. In terms of what? Maybe I did. There are certainly things that I don't like. Eh, what did I say against the Disney before? I might be. I think the whole social justice is a bad financial decision. Yeah, it is. Like, you mean like social justice? Oh man, I'm not sure. Like, can you? If you're thinking about your bottom line, the profits, then I think they are. If you're thinking about your bottom line, the profits. Also, full disclosure, I'm long Disney shares. Oh, I don't have any Disney shares. The treatment of artists, I think. Oh, that's right, treatment of artists. That was Marvel, but Marvel, yes, is a part of Disney. Yeah. That was against Marvel. Was rant against Marvel. You remember that? Yeah. But yeah, that's why you go and try to get your own brand, and that's why I like Todd McFarlane and Image Comic. But I'm not mad at the company. I understand why they do this, but I just saying that it's not a good thing, right? I don't like it and I don't support it, but you know, it just happens that way. But I would love to, you know, see changes, or maybe just have a different company. Like, it's not like they really want me to be in their company or whatever. They don't really care. Pretty sure they don't. But yeah, I really don't like. I don't like. I wouldn't like to work in a big company where I'm just an expendable material. You know what I'm saying? And it's not only that I hate companies or whatever. It's just the system of, you know, that's how they work. That's how they work, and you either accept it, right? Or maybe you just don't have a better chance, or you try and go against it. And to be fair, it's so much more difficult to be just an individual guy who does art, right? Let's say you work for Marvel to make comic book. Let's say you did a background for Spider-Man. Even it's just a background, man, people will buy it and read it and they will see it for sure. If you just like me, and if you created a comic book and put it out there somewhere, people don't know you. They don't know the stuff you make. They don't really like, yeah, it's understandable. It's easier to do something they ask you to do for Marvel instead of being like self-employed and whatever, because, you know, it's difficult. It's difficult. And I'm telling you from the experience, I'm trying to be somewhat self-employed. Well, you know that. And it's difficult. It's difficult. Like right now I'm making a game, like a visual novel game. And I'm actually purposely making it that I will have to add more details later. It's gonna be like a demo, but this is, you know, fairly, because I'm a one guy and I couldn't possibly like release a full game in 1 or 2 months. So it's reasonable. But the other reason is I understand that, you know, if I make the full game now, next month or next year I need to make another game. So why should I do that if I can just, you know, keep updating one game? People do that a lot, and it works, unfortunately. So it's like, you know, easier way to get money, especially if you're just the one guy. People will understand that, like, oh, he's just the one guy. It's okay if there is no updates. There are no updates in a year or whatever. No, of course not. But you know, it's a business part of the market, and it's not always pretty. But it's just you know, you don't have to take it personally. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's like people saying, "Oh, it's just a business, right? Nothing personal." Because that's a different perspective on life. If you're doing just a business, it's one thing. If it's personal, it's another thing. I feel like you don't have to take anything like that personally. So I'm gonna combine them. So this is just a normal Sonic. I'm gonna do, okay, more details. The eyes and nose. Kind of like his design. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna add some pixel music to this. I think if people wouldn't be so much attached to some IPs, like I know some people, like I watched Angry Joe back in the days, and he's so attached to Superman, and he doesn't understand that Superman is not a profitable IP anymore. I mean, it's recognizable and stuff, but it's just like a guy wearing a United States flag, right? People don't really care about those things anymore because, you know, it's you wanna get money on like other markets as well. You know, you want those Chinese money and whatever. So it's rather, you know, it's rather easier to make money on making something like you know, Shang-Chi or whatever the Marvel movie was. I don't know. So, you know, you can get a higher market. You know what I'm saying? They don't really think about Superman as a living being. They're thinking about him as a character that can make money. They can make, let's say, they can even change the race, right, for the character. They can make character being with a dark skin, right? So they can make money out of people with the dark skin. But it's only gonna work if they have like high level of income, and there are a lot of them. But you know, if they can make like one character profitable, they'll probably do it. But yeah, and it's, you know, people shouldn't, like, I feel like people shouldn't really care that much about it. It's understandable change and everything. I mean, of course, it's not a good change, right? Because you shouldn't change characters that already exist, which is, you know, they already exist, they're established and everything. But they will still do it, of course, because that's easier. You know, you can make money out of a recognizable character easier than from a new character, right? I think that's why they do it. People can be a little bit upset. They might not like it, but you know, the good thing, you can always go back and see the original character and things like that. And in many ways, some design choices were, you know, made way back in the days, so it feels kind of understandable that they would change them. It's not a good thing maybe, but people do that. Like you can expect that it's gonna happen for sure. It's gonna happen for sure. Like maybe someday female superheroes will be interesting too. But probably, I mean, we don't know that. Could be, right? I kind of like when the character is like interesting, justified, even if it's like a female character, like in the Terminator, right? Like Sarah Connor. And there's a TV show. But I guess like in the long run, for now, it's just not the thing that's popular. I was watching one Todd McFarlane interview. I think I told that before, and he said that like female superhero toys sell less than even villains. Like Joker would be selling more than like Wonder Woman. But that's just how historically is. It's not like they don't like. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just for kids more natural to play with somebody they can kind of relate to, and it feels more relatable to play as a male character, I think. So we're getting close to finishing Sonic. That's kind of weird. It took that much time. No, I don't like that. I want to put it on the separate layer. Separate layer, please. It's like a shiny chest. I don't know why, because he's a furry, right? He's not supposed to have shiny. But he looks very slick on the Sega art I'm looking at right now. So we're gonna do him like a shiny forehead, I guess. Kind of looks cool when it's slick, I think, like that. I'm gonna put it down a little bit, I think. It's 90, yeah. So this is Sonic we have here. Just normal Sonic before he turns into scary Sonic. And now I'm gonna do the logo that he has. It's gonna be fast. It's not a main part of this animation. So it's gonna start as a normal Sonic, and then he's gonna change to the other one. Oh, that's not how it's supposed to be. Yeah. I don't care that much to even... Oh my god, this is all wrong. So it's supposed to be like this and then up. Yeah. That makes sense. Right? Then it goes this way. So it's like this. Yeah. How did I mess this up? I kind of want to write my own channel name on this one. I feel like doing that. What do you think? I think it's a cool idea. I think people don't really care about what it's written on it. It's a good way to put your name in the video. Oh. Okay, that's not how it was supposed to be. Okay, let me go to a separate layer now. Go to the black color, and I'm gonna do like a shadow on this one. This one is actually pretty good because I can also put it on my Instagram. So that's cool. Imagine if somebody will be upset that I did that. But Sonic is being butchered so many times, man. Sonic is the one that suffered so much that people don't really even maybe remember how he his original like characteristics or whatever. Man, I really want to see the second Sonic movie. It's not gonna be here in Russia, but maybe somewhere else. $38, yeah. I don't like it. Maybe I should do this. I don't want to put too much effort into this, like, what is this? I don't know. Line or whatever. Oh my god. What was the color I just had? Oh my god. This one. Gonna put this here. Something like that. Yeah, I think it's alright, maybe. And the cool thing is, he's kind of hiding behind this. He's kind of hiding behind this thing. Okay, I'm gonna leave him like that. Now the big thing. Now he's got to. He's got to have his arm waving. And I'm gonna do a retro logo here, but just on a separate layer, like that. I think it's gonna look cool. I don't know why I still use retro. It used to mean like retro games, but I don't do that. But it's, I don't know. At this point is my most usable like YouTube, Instagram tag, and I've appeared in other videos with this name, so it's kind of late to change it, right? Need to copyright it now. Maybe I should actually, yeah. That's the thing PewDiePie did with the word PewDiePie. He copyrighted it. It's interesting that you can do that. I thought my name would be too short, so I make it longer, but it seems to be normal. It does look like American flag now, isn't it? That was not my intention, man. Oh my god. So, easy way to make it like a shadow on it. So first of all, let me change it a little bit here. So easy way to make shadow on it. You just duplicate it. You go to the top top copy, and you choose the bottom one, and you put it down a little bit on the side. You move it a little bit, and then you pick like darker color of what you have right now, and you just do this. Look at that. Looks alright. It's like Ig retro, but it looks a little bit. The flag is funny looking. I don't know if I should combine it. I'm gonna copy the flag so I can have it just for another occasion if I need to. So that's what we're gonna have at the beginning. That's pretty cool. Now we're gonna do his hand wigging, right? That's an interesting verb. I didn't know about that verb. So okay, let's go ahead and do... First of all, I'm gonna do his arm here. This color. It's like here. Okay, that's too big. I'm gonna do it here. It's kind of weird pose, but that's how it's drawn here. So I'm gonna do this. Okay, now we can just finish it here. No need to draw the full arm like this. Okay. Does it look like he got it on behind his back? I think it does, yeah. Okay. And now he is other... I feel like he is a little bit like too fat. Maybe his head's supposed to be bigger or something. How about that? Yeah. No, I like the big version. And his other arm. Oh man, you put so much information. Oh, just just the GIF. I thought you put another article after the rational. Sexy fat guy. I mean, you can be sexy fat guy. That's doesn't mean you can't be sexy, right? Sonic, on the other hand, is always sexy. So I got this arm, kind of like a Jake or whatever the dog is from Adventure Time. Stretchy. Yeah, Sonic is pretty cool character. I need the background to be a different color so I can do some white. Okay. Doesn't look almost the way it should be looking, but you know, it's close. He really fat, man. Thanks for great stream. Catch you later. Yeah, sure, man. See you later. Alligator. I'm gonna do Sonic and I'm gonna finish soon as well. I did like a little bit more than I wanted today. He is a little bit chubby. separate layer here. Turn 39. Black with this. Whoop. Gonna delete that a little bit. Erase some extra. I thought maybe as like at the point where we're gonna have like in a wild crocodile, when we're gonna have like maybe 10 viewers or something, we're gonna play Papers, Please or some other game that based on, you know, what's like my country, because it's gonna be a little bit more interesting to, you know, react to things that other people wouldn't necessarily catch. So I feel like maybe that's what we're gonna do when we're gonna have more, like, I guess, followers. So we're getting there at some point, I think. Man, I feel like it doesn't look right. It doesn't look like it's, you know, here it looks like it's under his chin. Oh man. Something like that. I think it's pretended I'm gone, but I'd love to watch you play Papers, Please. Played like 90 years ago. Yeah, I would play Papers, Please. I think I played a little bit before on my like Russian channel. I don't know if you seen that. I can show you real quick. But it wasn't really popular. So I thought maybe I'll play it in English now. Yeah. I'm gonna show you a little bit. This is me. Look at that. Papers, Please. I did a little skit in the beginning. Little sketch. So he's like, glory to Aristotska, and there's a guy walking. Yeah, glory to Aristotska. Just hitting this guy with the blood. And it's me playing Papers, Please. But this is, yeah, it's being a while, a year ago. Only 250 views, so I would play it again on Twitch, but I don't feel like playing just for myself. So yeah, I would play it for Twitch, I think. That would be cool. Okay. So we're back with Sonic. Gonna do... what is this? Gonna do a glove movement here. I would play it in English, and I would say the way I feel about this game. I think it's pretty interesting. I haven't seen any Russians playing it and speaking English, I mean. So I think that might be interesting thing for people who are curious how would Russian person, you know, describe this game or react to this game. I think that's kind of funny. So yeah, but we need at least 10 viewers, I think. Active viewers. So how much do we have now? To be honest, I don't even know. Let me see. We got 3. Pretty good. Pretty good. We're only 7 more to go. So when we're gonna have 7, Gonna play Papers, Please, guys. So keep that in mind. Maybe when we have like more followers or something. I don't know. I don't really care that much about followers because it's just, it doesn't matter as long as they don't watch you. It's really just, you know, just a number. It's more important, I guess, to be maybe an interesting person to talk about, not just to have like the most followed channel or whatever. So if people are interested genuinely, maybe we can do that, and not because, you know. So yeah, when we have 10 viewers, we'll pay Papers, Please. Okay, so that's his finger. I feel like it's alright looking. And it actually only does 2 movement here. Man, it's so... I feel his face is still a little bit wrong positioned. I'm gonna do a crazy pro gamer move here, and I'm gonna actually move his jaw without his permission, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna like it. Look at that. We're gonna do a little bit like this. Feel like maybe a little bit more like this. Yeah, that looks fine, right? Nothing happens, Sonic. Oh, that's a nice song. I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. No, it's copyrighted, so I'm gonna change. Yeah, let's go like this one. It's fine. So now we're gonna fix the cracks in our relationships. Oh no. Oh. This is gonna be on the screen for like a couple seconds. So it's not. So now it looks a little better, I think. Maybe his eye is a bit too huge. But yeah, we're gonna copy that. Then we're gonna have one finger position. Okay, it's not a good idea. Positioned like this, right? And the other finger positioned like that. So now he's gonna move his finger, and I guess I'm gonna connect it. And then he's gonna have this thing going down, and when it's gonna go down, you'll see there are no legs on his body, which is actually maybe we should like put more details in that. Makes it more hardcore. But makes it like hidden behind the logo. I don't know. How big is logo? It's pretty big. So you can have like big details here. I don't know what is this, but this is something that falling from his body. Also kind of want him to, you know, be a little bit like weirdly shaped, so I'm gonna do that here. So maybe also gonna have some like holes here. Kind of feel like everything is a little bit more horror-like when there are holes or something. I'm gonna add some details later inside. So some of them will have like a red inside. Some of them may be different color. Maybe we'll think about colors. Maybe it's like a worms again, or is it look alright like this? Yeah, you can't really get, you know, away without red, of course. I think it looks alright. Perfect. And now what we're gonna have him waving, then the logo will go down, then it's gonna blink a little bit, and then he's gonna wave with his tentacles. That looks good. It feels good. It's a quick, short, nice animation that we're gonna submit, and that I can also upload on my Instagram, which is, I think, pretty cool. Let me see on this Sonic again. Looks much smaller. But maybe I'll do something with him. I forgot his nose. Looks alright, I think. Do you think he's gonna look better with eyes? No, I think I like dark holes more than eyes. So that's about it. I think did a pretty good job. Got 3 viewers today. Pretty good, pretty good. Got 27 followers. How much followers can we get? Can we get 30? Can we get 30? I don't know. That should be our sub goal. If you guys like our stream, you can always, you know, watch it again on YouTube, or you can watch it live on Twitch if you're on YouTube right now. So yeah, you can just follow me on Twitch so you know whenever I'm live, and that's what we did for today. So we kind of make more Sonic art than Duolingo, I guess, but it's all right. Feels good. Feels good. I feel good. I feel like it was a productive. I want to finish Sonic right now, so I'll have some material to upload, and I'll have like 2 submissions, right, to submit. Okay, thank you guys. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you probably next week, as always. Maybe earlier, but probably always, or probably next week. Yeah. So take care, guys. Bye bye. Have a good time.